A keyboard instrument is a musical instrument played using a keyboard. The most common of these is the piano. Some other types of keyboard instruments include celestas, which are struck idiophones operated by a keyboard, carillons, which are usually housed in bell towers or belfries of churches or other municipal buildings, and other non-acoustic instruments, such as various electronic organs, synthesizers, and keyboards designed to imitate other musical sounds. Today, the term keyboard is most commonly used to refer to keyboard-style synthesizers. Under the fingers of a sensitive performer, the keyboard may also be used to control dynamics, phrasing, shading, articulation, and other elements of expression, depending on the design and inherent capabilities of the instrument. History: among the earliest keyboard instruments are the pipe organ, hurdy-gurdy, clavichord and harpsichord. The organ is without doubt the oldest of these, appearing in the 3rd century BC, though this early instrument, called hydraulis, did not use a keyboard in the modern sense. From its invention until the 14th century, the organ remained the only keyboard instrument. Often, the organ did not feature a keyboard at all, but rather buttons or large levers operated by a whole hand. Almost every keyboard until the 15th century had 7 naturals to each octave. The clavichord and the harpsichord appeared during the 14th century, the clavichord probably being the earlier. The harpsichord and the clavichord were both common until the widespread adoption of the piano in the 18th century, after which their popularity decreased. The piano was revolutionary because a pianist could vary the volume of the sound by varying the vigor with which each key was struck. The piano's full name is Gravicembalo con piano e forte, meaning harpsichord with soft and loud, but can be shortened to pianoforte, which means soft loud in Italian. In its current form, the piano is a product of the 20th century, and is far removed in both sound and appearance from the pianos known to Mozart, Haydn, and Beethoven. In fact, the modern piano is significantly different from even the 19th century pianos used by Liszt, Chopin, and Brahms. Keyboard instruments were further developed in the early 20th century. Early electromechanical instruments, such as the Ons martinet, appeared early in the century. This was a very important contribution to the keyboard's history. Modern keyboards: much effort has gone into creating an instrument that sounds like the piano but lacks its size and weight. The electric piano and electronic piano were early efforts that, while useful instruments in their own right, were not successful in convincingly reproducing the timbre of the piano. Electric and electronic organs were developed during the same period. List of instruments: chordophones, bowed clavier, clavichord, clavinet, pianet, harpsichord, arcicembalo, lartenac, spinet, virginal. Hurdy-gurdy, keyed fiddle. Piano, fortepiano, tangent piano. Aerophones, accordion, calliope, clavier, harmonium reed organ, melodeon, melodica, pipe organ, regal, chymophone, idiophones, carillon, celesta, dulcitone, electric piano, Wurlitzer electric piano, Rhodes piano. Glashord, keyboard glockenspiel, toy piano, electrophones, digital piano, electronic keyboard, electronic organ, electronic piano, guitar, mellotron, optigon, synthesizer. See also, enharmonic keyboard, musical instrument, orchestrina di camera, piano, symphony. References. Further reading: Young, Percy M. Keyboard Musicians of the World. London, Abelard Schumann, 1967. N.B. concerns celebrated keyboard players and the various such instruments used over the centuries. SBN 200-71497-X. External links: The General Keyboard in the Age of MIDI, Renaissance Keyboards on the Heilbronn Timeline of Art History, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Pianofortes of Bartolomeo Cristofori on the Heilbronn Timeline of Art History, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, What Are Historical Instruments?